Well, what a difference a day makes.
Yeah, just 24 hours ago, we were reporting that the Concordia Thunder hockey program would be shut down, barring someone stepping up to relieve the financial pressure the university is under. Well, that pressure has been lifted thanks to a local businessman.
How can a team all of a sudden, and they've been doing fairly well, be dropped out of hockey? You know, it's not fair.
After watching our news and hearing the Concordia Thunder would be scrapped because of a budget shortfall, Sid Braxma, owner of Northgate Industries, decided he'd step in. He'll give the school $150,000 over the next 3 years to keep the Thunder on the ice.
I was pretty shocked, to be honest. I mean, we were all obviously really disappointed the last few days since hearing the news, and for someone to step up like this, it's a pretty special thing.
Well, that makes me feel good, yeah.
Maybe they'll name a trophy after you.
Well, whatever they do, it's fine. To me, it's got to be a worthwhile thing. Kids like playing hockey, and I know that, and you know that.
The Thunder plan to thank Sid by perhaps winning some hardware next season. The Canucks thought it was a clean hit, but the new concussion-conscious NHL disagrees. Raffi Torres will miss the final 2 games of the regular season and the first 2 of the playoffs after the league ruled Tuesday's headshot on Jordan Eberle was worth a 4-game suspension.
Well, I strongly disagree with it, but we're going to move on here and get ready for the playoffs.
Why do you disagree?
I'm not going to answer that. A lot of people made a lot of comments about that hit. A lot of them were inappropriate in my mind, but
just 2 games to go for the Oilers and then another long summer. The team will draft a new crop of young bodies in late June. But what about the veterans who return for next season? One of the biggest question marks surrounds a guy who follows a small expectations with big productions.
Forcing a turnover. Ryan Jones shoots, scores!
He plays the fewest minutes of any top 10 Oiler forward, but scores the most even-strength goals. He's got the best shooting percentage while getting paid less than 15 other skaters. 11 of his 18 goals have come when his team was tied, ahead by 1, or trailing by 1. And just for good measure, he leads all forwards in hits and block shots.
It's a team game. Go to the net. Play hard, go to the net.
I know it's simple, but
it is very simple.
And still, Ryan Jones is headed into the off-season just 3 months from unrestricted free agency.
I think he's had a very good year. I think he's played a number of very good games for us, and not just sort of a handful.
The Oilers recently offered their only non-rookie who stayed healthy and had a career year $1 million for just 1 more season, and the 26-year-old declined. Is it safe to say, Ryan, you'd like a 2-year deal?
I'd like security. That's where I'm at.
Failed to re-sign Jones, and the Oilers could make the same mistake they did 3 years ago, when energetic third-liner Curtis Glencross bolted for Calgary and has since scored 52 times for the Flames.
There's no rush, right? You know, we have until July ultimately, but I think.
Would you like to try free agency?
I don't think so, but you never know.
Maybe the issue with Jones is where he gets his goals.
When they're all 2 feet away from the net, you tend to score a lot more.
And he doesn't think the total distance of his 18 goals would make it to the end of the ice. So we plotted every single red light this season and found out he's absolutely right.
2-3 feet at a time. That's all right, they all count, right?
Dave Mitchell, CTV Sports.
To be fair, Jones only has 7 assists, but fans still love his hair, which he calls his flow, and his very busy Twitter account. Around the NHL tonight, Atlanta blanked the Rangers 3-0. Ottawa took Montreal in overtime 3-2. Dallas doubled Colorado 4-2, and Vancouver crushed Mini 5-0. The Frozen Four took place tonight for the NCAA Hockey Championships. One of the teams featured 7 Alberta boys, including 2 from Edmonton. Here's Matt Friend of the North Dakota Fighting Sioux. The other one is son of ex-Oiler Craig Simpson, Dylan Simpson. Facing off against the Michigan Wolverines, who bring the heat early on. Very scary moment now for the Sioux in the first. Brock Nelson gets the shot off, but goes hard into the boards. And that's the last that we're going to see of him tonight. It's Michigan that strikes first. First, it's the post. Then they make no mistake. Ben Winnett gets what will be the game winner. They face off against Minnesota Duluth in the national championship on Saturday. The first major of the season is underway. It was a memorable day at Augusta National, especially for the youngest golfer to ever lead the first round. Northern Ireland's Rory McIlroy, hot out of the gate. The 21-year-old shot a bogey-free round, nailed 7 birdies, and he fired a 65, leads at 7 under. Defending champ Phil Mickelson on the long par 3 fourth. That is a beauty. But he ends up missing the birdie putt, 2 under 70 for lefty, 5 shots back. Tiger Woods looking for his 5th green jacket. Problem is he hasn't won anything in 18 months. Par 3 6th, Tiger left with a long putt for birdie, and he nails it. 1 of 3 birdies on the day. He's at 1 under, tied for 24th. Canadian Mike Weir, the 2003 champ, misses the putt for par on 2. +4 today for Weir. The Canuck is really struggling. He needs a good day tomorrow to make the cut. And this long ball hitter from Spain had his best round ever at Augusta. Alvaro Quiros' personal best was 75 going into today when he shot a 65 to tie McIlroy. And here's your leaderboard. After day 1, Wai Yang and KJ Choi are tied for 3rd at 5 under. Matt Kuchar and Ricky Barnes 4 back. Canada playing out the round robin after clinching first at Men's Worlds. This morning they played China, 4-3 Canucks in the 7th. Stoughton in damage control mode. Possible steal of 3 for China. He threads the needle, finds the 4-foot, limits China to a steal of 1, which ties it. 4-all in the 10th, Stoughton with hammer. It's an easy draw. Canada takes it 5-4 and captures a 10th straight win. But that winning streak is over now after Norway beat them 7-6 tonight. Canada plays Scotland in the 1-2 playoff game tomorrow.
Play after that.
After thinking about it for over a year now, he's finally made the decision. Edmonton's Blake McDonald will play his final event with Kevin Couey-Rink later this month in Grand Prairie to focus on his non-curling career. Their 5-year run included a Brier and World Championship title in 2010. To the majors, Toronto starter Ricky Romero pitched 7 strong innings against Oakland. He tossed a 4-hitter and allowed just 1 earned run. But Connor Jackson broke a 1-all tie in the 8th with a single off Jason Fraser. A's avoid a Toronto sweep, 2-1 the final. And finally, one of the world's greatest soccer teams welcomed a Canadian superstar to the pitch today. You may have heard of this guy. Just